did grow up in the Lutheran Church and the Methodist, and she was married to my dad, pastor, and
3 years before you.
And you made a profession of faith that.
Yeah, revival. It is embarrassing.
Like, as an adult, you know,
to come to Christ, you mean, or?
I mean, I know just forgiveness is not just forgiveness of sin, but there were other things that.
It wasn't forgiveness of sin because she thought she was a good person.
Right.
But.
That was her salvation.
But I began to, as I was exposed to his preaching and, you know, his life, and 2 or 3 other friends, as I was exposed to their life, see, I began to question several things, even though, like, I've been christened as a baby, I was confirmed as a Lutheran, I was baptized as a Baptist, and I was not a Christian. So you can get through all these layers. I mean, you know, you can get through all these, have all these layers put on you, and still not be a Christian. But it was people around me, really.
That influenced you.
And then, when this revival preacher was preaching, it kind of, you know. So, it wasn't just the preaching. It was what had happened in my life. But, and also the fact, if I died tonight, would I go to heaven? And that, because we were going out visiting, me and a couple of these friends, and this is things we would ask people, you know, and I thought the youth, you know, you know, and I knew all the answers until I put them on myself, the question. And so then, you know, it's like the Lord said, now we're going to get down to it. And
what did you see? Okay, you said that the lives you were exposed to. What was it in those lives?
I guess it was their constant dependence on the Lord. And you know, seeking, you know, back then I couldn't put it into the right words, you know, but it was seeing how they lived their life as a Christian, which I thought I was doing. But I was thinking that I was good because I was good. And I knew these people weren't as good sometimes.
You were a good person.
I was a good person, yes. I should be in heaven. And I think that seeing, you know, just all of it together, and seeing that their lives they were human like me, even though I was supposed to be so good, and they were too, but just seeing life, and seeing life up close like with your daddy and these other people, and seeing their dependence on the Lord. And I didn't have that personal relationship.
Okay, I'm going to ask Dad a question, because Dad was there. You knew Mom, of course you dated Mom when she was 14, and this was how old were you when you made the confession?
20, I was pregnant with Elizabeth.
Oh, that was...
I think I was 25.
Third child. Okay, so Dad, what did you notice in Mom after that?
What I have noticed, as I've said many times before, is that even though she was 25, at that point where she was born again, into life, I noticed a radical change in her spiritual growth and her quest. And so I saw a radical change in that. And as I have said many times, and I don't say this to be smart, but spiritually she's outgrown me in the sense of spiritual growth. Because I was born again, you know, as a child. I went a little rough.
I had to catch up.
Yeah, but she's 25.
Right.
So her growth
Was exponential.
yeah, has been
And I
amazing.
remember feeling that. Realizing.
Her growth has been amazing over the years in relationship there. Georgia, this to me, you know, sounds corny, but I agree with you, what you said, Greg. The word that we use for God, the first few letters is good. So, I think that.
Well, the times I've felt most alive is when I have been moving.
Yeah.
When you walk into something, you know, and you might not have it all together and know exactly what to do, you know, or you might not have it all planned together. But when you're in the midst of that and God shows up, God helps you through it, you know, or whatever. You know, the unknown, I've learned the unknown is not a thing to be feared as much as people think it is. It's because God has came through in our life, in all of our lives, so many times where we've moved into things that have been risky or have been unsure of, and He's just showed up. And intimacy and love, and not just because He paid the bill or He, you know, took care of this need, but because in the midst of it, we felt His pleasure, we felt His glory, His love, His excitement. We had brothers and sisters come around us, and we were all together.